Okay, for today's task, we will focus on designing doors, right? Designing doors for maybe, okay, this is a bookshelf that you have built, right? Um, two layers, right? Two separate compartments. You want, right? You build this for people to store books or stationaries, right? To store their stuff. So you do not want it to collect dust, right? You keep things inside. You do not want them to collect dust. So you want to implement a door down here. Of course, the easy way is of course, all right. To put one door, right? For example, the bottom, I implement a door that can open up this way, right? Open up this way, right? There's a door down here that can open up this way. I'm going to draw it I'm going to draw it open. Okay. So roughly, I will draw this length, the length of the door, right? Will be roughly, right? Roughly this. So when it swing, it's like that. Okay. So this is roughly the length of the door. The height of the door will be roughly, right? Roughly down here. The height of your compartment, so roughly down here. I will add a little bit of thickness, right? If let's say I use wood, right, this is the thickness for the door. Right, add a little bit of thickness, right? Add a little bit of thickness. Now, this line, after you put a door there, it shouldn't be there. So do you need to erase? Erase, don't need. I don't need to erase. What you need to do is just to do a little bit of shading, right? To show that this is a door, and then make it fade away, because this is still at the ideation stage. I don't want you to waste too much time, right? Doing erasing or whatever, right, whatsoever, right? Just want you to sketch it out and see how it feels, how it looks like. After you have drawn the door, don't forget your door can only swing open and close if you have a hinge. Right, so I'm going to draw a hinge, roughly a hinge. So you will need to put screw down here, so there will be a piece of metal, right? There will be a piece of metal down here. Now vertical line must still be vertical, right? The hinge must follow this, otherwise it will be weird. Thereafter, you can draw two circle and put a put a plus sign inside, right, to represent screw. All right. Draw a circle down here, a curve down here, right? Then you now this line must be parallel to your, right, the orientation of your door. Since my orientation is like that, I will draw it parallel to this vertical line, still vertical. All right. Then I will draw the screw, right? Draw to the screw. So this is one simple way of implementing the door. But then the advantage is, of course, is simpler to implement. Now, the disadvantage, can you tell me? Right, you think about the disadvantage. All right, there is a disadvantage, because if this is if your bookshelf is 1.2 meters or 1 meters, then this whole piece of door, the wood, need to have 1.2 meters of clearance. So it will take a lot of space for you to swing open, right? The door is big. Now, another way, of course, is to slice the door into two parts, all right? Or maybe we do it for the top compartment, all right? Open up, right? Let's say open up. I will draw a door this way, right? The door is like that. Open, when I open it, I will draw half the length, right? Half the length, so basically about this length, half the length. Add a little bit of thickness for the door. Add a little bit of thickness out here, right? So this is door. Then I will draw the hinge, right? Same thing. The hinge usually you need two lah. You need two hinge, right? You need two hinge. Right, you need two hinge. For this one again, I will draw the hinge. Again, the hinge, this line must follow, right? Must follow the correct orientation. Otherwise, your drawing will look weird. My pencil is not sharp, right? Go and get a sharper pencil, so that you will be able to show. Right? Let me show. Right. Right. That these two circles down here, they are screws, for example. Right? They are screw. Right. So this is another way. Right? So you only have half a door here. Then you can implement. Okay, this one I draw it half open. For example, let me draw it. Right, half open. I can draw it half open. Add a little bit of thickness. Alright, so I have one type of door, right? One door that swing, that cover the entire compartment, and then I have another door down here. Now, can you also now last week we talked about the last time we talked about the different types of handle. Alright, you also draw the handle, right? Draw the handle. Now there are many ways that you have already done. There are many ways to implement handle. Right, this is just one way. Right, you have a screw down here, for example. Right, this is just one way. Now there are many other ways, or you can put a doorknob down here, and a simple way is you drill a hole. Right, drill a small little hole. Right, you tell people you drill a small little hole down here, then my finger can go in and open the door. Now show people how your door can open and close. Now there are other ways, right? There are other ways, right? You don't want to collect dust. There are other ways. Now another one easy way is, of course, okay, another way, can I just have this door, let me, let's say I, right, now I don't, now I'll draw the door that is closed, right? The top part. Now it's the same door that you see just now, just that this time round is closed, right? It's closed. So I will need to draw the hinge this time. Now the hinge will look something like that. Alright, will look something like that. Alright, the hinge, another hinge. Alright, and draw another hinge. Now do a little bit of shading so that this don't see things that is inside. Right. For example, this is a doorknob, right? I just draw this doorknob. Okay, another side also same thing. If let's say I have another door. Right, this is another door. I have another doorknob. Right, another doorknob. Right, so a little bit of shading to show that this is a door, so that you cannot see things behind. Now I'm doing it fast, so when you shade a little bit, right, nicer. Right, do it slower. Now how about the one below? The one below, I try. Can I have a door that swing down like that? Right, swing down like that. I'm going to draw it half open. Now this half open, fully open will be this angle. So now I draw half open, it will be like that. All right. Same thing. This line must be parallel to this, right? Must be parallel to this. And then my top, roughly how long should this be? This thing should be as long as this. So when you swing, all right, it's roughly down here. All right. Then you should have one line down here, one line down here that is parallel to this line. All right, that is parallel to this line. A little bit of thickness. Right. Thickness. Right. A little bit of thickness. Thickness. Okay. Then you implement your doorknob or your handle down here. Right. Right, my doorknob or my handle, right, then I will do a little bit of shading. Now, this is another way of implementing the door, right? Open downwards. Now, there are other ways, right? Let's see. Of course, I can swing below. This one on top, I can swing up, right? That's another way. Or I can have the top part. Perhaps for the top part, I want to do sliding door, right? Sliding door, right? In order for me to do sliding door, I will have to do it on two halves. Right, so for example, let me say this is a half, right? This is the a little bit, right? Just a little bit. Like sliding door, your thickness cannot be too thick. Have to be slim. All right. So okay. So this is a sliding door. This is the first one. Now sliding door, one must be in front, the other one must be behind. Right. Now I'm going to draw the one behind. Now this one, let's say it's light on this rail down here. Now the other one must be behind, slightly behind. So the other one, the second one must start from here. All right, I'm going to draw it. Okay, let me say I'm going to drill a hole down here. Drill a hole down here, or you can put a knob down here. All right, to make it easy for people to slide, pull it over here. Right, so that you can pull it over here. Now I'm going to do it such that the second one I have already opened until here. Right, so I'm going to open it until here. Draw a little bit of thickness. Now I'm going to shade so that I can't see the lines behind. Right. Now, in order for it to slide, you will need a guide, right? The guide. You somehow have to draw a little bit of the guide. Right? A piece of guide down here. Right, for it to slide. Right. This one is a sliding door, right? You can slide. Right. Then the other way, of course, right, you do not want to collect dust. The other way is, of course, down here you can make a drawer. Right, how to draw a drawer? Draw a drawer. Drawer. Start from here. I will draw the drawer as if I have already pulled it out. this line down here and this line, right, they must be parallel, right? I add a little bit of thickness, add a little bit of thickness. How deep can the drawer be? Cannot be deeper than this, right? Cannot be deeper than this. No, I've drawn this too long, so I'm going to ignore the other part down here. Right. So there you have. I have a drawer down here. Right, the drawer, maybe the drawer is only until here. Now I'm drawing all these lines because I don't want the lines behind to be visible, so you can have a, oops, you can have a drawer down here.